Mm, Good morning. Welcome to my Saturday videos. And today is the part 4 of the series we started about 4 weeks ago. And it's titled Who Are You? Part 4. Who Are You? Part 4. Today, 24th of April 2021. It's a sober day, but then it has been intertwined with Who Are You? Part 4. And I'll quickly go into the context of today's video. Concluding this series, for those that have followed from the beginning, you'll discover that a lot of people are still in the journey or on the journey of discovering who they are. And trying to discover who they are quick to want to expect people's accolades, people's support. They've not really told themselves, this is who I am, regardless of whatever support or whatever validation they get. They have not been able to run on that track, and not being able to run on that track or follow through has drawn them back from fulfilling their purpose. They may have discovered their purpose, but they are not functioning at the higher level. Like I heard a parent psychologist say that every temperament has a higher function because every temperament is not wholesome, so we blend. So Who Are You? Part 4 today, concluding that series, is just to encourage you to strive at maximizing your potential. Everyone on this part of the eternity or earth has one potential that the person can use to function optimally. But have you been able to discover that? It's the question. And I want to encourage each and every one of us to strive at functioning at our optimal level. And you see, when you set your mind to do something, the universe will conspire to make it happen. That is what Paul Cielo said in his book, The Alchemist. So, circumstances will come that will challenge your innate capacity to deliver. Don't give in. Don't chicken out. It will help you to a great extent. And this has helped a lot of people to be able to push beyond boundaries, work against limiting beliefs, and seeing them achieving purpose. It also helps you to prepare for the future, because when opportunity meets preparedness, that's what people tend to call luck. It's not luck. You must be prepared to meet an opportunity. An opportunity are looking around every time. Opportunity for business, opportunity for valued relationships, opportunity to take advantage of help people, and it's a great deal to everybody who is on a journey to discovering who they are and function in that high level. And as you watch this video or you watch it later, I can assure you that if you set your mind to achieving purpose by who you are, you will truly achieve it. You will truly achieve it. Today, 24th April, it's a day I will never forget. I will never forget. 2015, April 24th, precisely 4:45 p.m. That was the last I could remember. I was involved in a road traffic accident that was severe enough to have taken my life. I was traveling from Bauchi to Jos. I was still in the banking industry then, and I was coming for weekend on a Friday to see my family. And the last I knew was the time I said the rest was the car somersaulted into the bush, and it was severe. I would like you to take a look at clips of the car. This was the car I came out from on hot. Look at the car. You can see the driver's side. You can see the head. You can see the car. I came out of this car on hot. how it happened, how I survived, what happened, did I sleep, did I not sleep, I can't tell. But see, I came out unhurt. The only injury I sustained, no internal injuries, had some bruises on my left hand, which was taken care of by the medical people. And today I'm alive 6 years after. 6 years after. And will I tell you that this car was fixed? I changed a lot of things. Of course, the door was changed, the windscreen was changed. It was worked upon, and I used it from 2015 to 2019, and I sold this car for 1 million naira. I sold it for 1 million naira. Yes, I sold it on the 17th of April 2019. I give God the glory because He preserved my life. He preserved me because there is yet more that He wants me to do. And I thank Him sincerely for that. And if not for God, where would I have been? So I appreciate Him sincerely. By this time last year, also, we were thrown into mourning as I lost somebody very close to me, very dear to me. He took me like a biological son. He treated me in every sense of the word as his son. And he was sick briefly and, had some medical condition. And of course, every resources were pulled together. He was flown to Obafemi University Teaching Hospital in Ileife. It was at the peak of the COVID, so he was flown to that hospital via an air ambulance on the 21st of April. But we got the bad news on the 24th that Pastor Luokere Benga Timothy passed on. I'm sure many of us who are my friends on Facebook knew that I loved this man so much. Today is his 1 year anniversary that he passed on. I thank God for the strength He has given us to cope as a church, strength to cope as His friends, strength to cope as family members, particularly for the grace to keep His wife and children intact. So many things happened, but God did not allow us to be put to shame. And I thank God for the lessons I learned from Him, for the period I learned lessons from Him, and the things I learned. I will not take it for granted. Pastor Luokere is resting in the bosom of the Lord right now, but I can tell you for free, his legacies are speaking. Soft-spoken man. I have never seen him exasperated or upset or raised his voice. And he discovered who he was. He studied guidance and counseling from the University of Ibadan, but he was an insurance professional for over 2 decades. And he proved himself by the testimonies we heard during his week keep of friends who he worked with in profession. And for somebody that was close to him, I knew a lot about him. This man is a kind-hearted man. When you say somebody is blessed with the heart of gold, he is one of such person. Today I remember you, Pastor Luokere. You touched my life in so many ways. You touched a lot of people's life in so many ways. I know a lot of things that you bore just for peace to reign. He's a peace-loving man. He doesn't take anybody for granted. He doesn't think highly of himself. He's not proud. He's not self-seeking. That was who Pastor Luokere was. Today is 365 days, your pastor. We'll remember you for good. We'll remember you for all the things you've taught us as members that you superintended over as a pastor. We'll remember all the good times we shared. We ate from the same plate several times. We drove in one car together. I drive him. He drove. And that was who he was. That was who he was. But today, it has pleased God to take him, and we are remembering the first anniversary. God bless all of us and the strength to keep on keeping on and to live by the legacies you have taught us. We know you are resting in the bosom of the Lord. Your wife, who is like an elder sister to me, is doing fantastically well. The children are doing well. All that you have left has not been rubbished, and God has given us grace to keep on keeping on. So thank you for stopping by my video. If you are watching live, thank you. If you watch later, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share. God bless you. Have a pleasant Saturday.